Check, check. Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if you heard that. There we go. Sound levels are a thing. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Today is the 7th of February, 2023. This is Roger That, and I don't know if you heard the intro music. I hope you did. It would be nice if you did. I heard it. Did you hear it?
Great. I'd hear it.
You heard it?
Yeah.
Talk?
I heard it.
Okay, that's good. I know I heard it. So if you didn't hear it out in listener land, well, tough shit is your loss. Tough shit, as my grandmother used to say. So tonight we don't have a guest as we normally have guests. Tonight we're going to do it a little bit different. And we have my co-host Gretchen. We're going to be talking to Gretchen tonight. So if you're on the YouTubies, check us out. We can interact. You can speak. You can slide over a little bit. I'm looking at that. There we go. Yes, I'm sitting on this end of the desk today because why the fuck not? Because I can. This meeting is being live streamed. Got it. Okay. Speak.
Speak.
Okay, that's good. All right. So anyway, now that I got my technical bullshit out of the way, I gotta really start doing sound checks earlier. So Gretchen, how do you like your experience in radio so far?
So far, pretty good.
Just pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good. It's a learning curve. Definitely not like having a conversation with me.
It's weird. You know what will help? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Look at me. Because if you look at me, there's a camera. Camera right there. Mm-hmm. That's what we want. Why? Well, you're so low.
Am I not close enough?
I think that's what it is.
Oh,
like you got to get
really
up
close.
on this shit. You got to you got to get up on it.
I hope I never have that mic.
Okay, first of all the mics stay on the mic stands, and this is my mic stand.
Perfect.
I don't like other people using my mic.
Right.
Second of all, I do clean the mics.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone to, have you ever, no, I do. Seriously, I clean them. Have you ever gone to a karaoke night?
Not.
You have not.
Ever.
Okay, when you go to a karaoke night, what you need to do is look at the microphone.
Okay.
Take a good look at it.
Okay.
It's the most disgusting fucking thing you'll ever see.
I'll never do it then.
That's why when I go, I bring my own microphone. Like I am that asshole. I will bring my own mic. I'll fuck. During COVID, when COVID was the thing, I used to like bring my own mic to comedy shows. Just so
that makes sense now.
Because I clean my balls. That's how you clean them.
What's underneath it? Oh,
the microphone.
Okay.
That's a little ball. So for those of you who have never gone to see the screen, when you go to an open mic or a karaoke nights are the absolute fucking worst with this. You will see lipstick encased in that. I'll get it.
Okay.
I'll get it. There we go. You will see lipstick encased in that. There will be things encased in the microphone screen that you just don't want. You don't want. And that's how you can tell a good karaoke DJ. It's a lot of fucking threads. A good karaoke DJ will keep his balls clean, because clean balls are happy balls. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fucking fact. So since we don't have a true guest tonight. Now, actually, you know what? That's bullshit. That's a fucking, I take that back. We do have a true guest tonight, because the true guest is us. It's fucking fabulous.
We are.
We're
like a 9.
We need the whole reason why I'm doing this, because we need to get Gretchen talking a little bit more. I don't shut the fuck up. So we need to get, And you don't have to. You can talk. You can interject. You can jump on shit. You can tell me to shut the
Okay.
fuck up.
No.
You're a woman with shit to say, so
Yeah, I am.
you need to say it to them, though.
Okay.
To them.
I have zero to say.
I love that. I don't know what this is. We're gonna close that because it's stupid. So anywho, so the exercise for the night is to get Gretchen to talk a little bit more because she does have stuff to say. She does, she can be coy about it, and she's got shit to say. She's smart lady, very smart.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah,
Depending on the day.
every now and again. By the way, tonight's show is brought to you by Jasper Newton Daniel.
Lucky number 7.
Did you know that his name was Jasper?
No.
You do now. It says it on the side of the bottle.
And he went by Jack.
Jasper Newton Jack Daniel. Now, I knew that before I saw the side of the bottle. By the way, this was full before Gretchen got here. I told her.
It's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be a real fun night. But no, actually, that bottle's already open. I'm not that much of a drunk. Neither is she. So the whole purpose of this is because, she's got shit to say. I got shit to say. I got shit to say because I don't fucking shut up. So, yeah, come on. It's your turn. Talk. Dead air is something you don't want. You got to talk.
Tell me what we're going to talk about.
Let's talk about me.
Okay.
Let's not. I don't like talking about me. I talk about me too much.
I think that's fun, though. That's why people tune in, is to hear about you.
One thing I said before the show started was how this right here, this and performing on stage and the cooking show are my little bursts of narcissism. I am not a narcissistic person at all, but this is my narcissistic outlet. This is me because this is my fucking show. That's why I put my name on the title.
I don't think you're that way in real life, though.
I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
It is just like a snippet of who you potentially could be.
Well, I mean, I needed to name. Okay, I needed to name the show something. When I named the show, Gretchen was not my co-host. It was just me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Roger. The phrase "Roger that" is a thing. So that Roger that. Here we go.
It is a thing.
That's how it goes.
It's the first time I ever heard it. Was when you said it.
Roger that. You've never heard Roger that
No.
before? Like you've never even seen like a movie where they're talking on the radio. It's like
Just
Roger that.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say. Somebody sent me. I guess it was at an adult store. There was a cucumber shaped. Okay, it was a vibrator, but it like the name of it was Roger that.
Did they buy it?
No,
That's
and I'm
disappointing.
sad.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want the vibrator that was in the package.
think
I
you do.
want the package that says Roger that. I mean,
Did you
I
say
have the
somewhere
package.
that Rogering, what that actually meant?
Yes, we talked about that last week. So let's bring because I think we talked about it. Did we talk about it on the show or
I
after?
don't know.
Okay,
Give it
so
a good Rogering.
I can give the world a good Rogering. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is that? Something's popping up on my thing and I don't like it. Oh,
Used to be a
that's stupid.
doctor.
So anyway, so in England, if you give somebody a good Rogering, you give them a good fucking. And I mean, I'm good at fucking people, not just in the dirty way. Like I will fuck you up if I fucking have to, you frick bastards. But so in England, a Rogering is what you think. So Roger is in German means famous spearman, and I can tell you it is a fact. That's not a sex thing. I can actually use a spear, so I can get you from 5 feet away, or I could throw it.
Not me.
No,
Solid 10 feet.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice. That's impressive. But now here's the fucked up thing. This is where things get a little weird. So my older brother, his name's Rich. Dick is short for Rich. Now, if you want to know how you get Dick from Rich, you just ask him nicely. It's a good one, right?
Yeah, it's good.
My father was also Dick, and he used to say Dick Nelson before Nelson dicks you. And that's something I can stand by, kids. So if you're feeling, actually, I almost got ahead of the joke. So my younger, and this isn't even a joke, this is true. My younger brother, the fire chief, is Randy. He's Randy. And Randy in England is when you're feeling horny. I'm feeling a bit Randy. Why don't you whip out your Richard and give me a good Rogering? That's where my family is at.
Your parents, did they know any of that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Like
Very sex positive family.
I guess. I mean, shit. So that's You all right? Ready for this? Now, I don't think we have the phone number anymore, so I don't really care about saying. I'm not going to say the area code, but my middle name is Edward.
Okay.
Okay. You have your phone handy? I'll just whip mine out. This is kind of funny, kids. So if you look at the letters on the phone. So the first number in my phone number growing up was 7.
Okay.
What letter in there? What do you see?
P, Q, R, and S.
R. R is one of the letters.
Okay.
My middle initial is E. What number is E?
3.
Yeah, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Next number in my phone number was 6.
And then O.
N.
Oh.
R-E-N.
Weird.
Yeah, you want to know the last 4? 7399.
You're gonna have to help with that one. 7 PQRS.
S.
Okay.
3
E.
99 XY.
What does XY stand for?
RENSEXY.
R-E-N.
My initials are Ari. Come on, you're gonna get this in a minute. It's
Okay.
the blonde hair.
R-E-N, I know.
Ren. SEXY. What fucking word is that?
Oh, sex. Okay.
Sexy.
Okay. Oh.
Ren Sexy.
Mhm.
That was my phone number.
You should just tell people
Ren
that's your phone number.
Sexy.
That's really good. It
No,
took a minute.
Gretchen is not my sister, but my sister has appeared on this show. My sister is Cynthia, and she's a fucking nut job, and I love her. So anyway, so my phone number growing up was Ren Sexy.
Is that how you gave it to people?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we had that phone number up until a few years ago, when we moved away, and my brother had his own phone, and he finally decided to just get
I
rid
love
of it.
that.
So,
I actually really love that.
yeah, we actually kind of hang on, lean in. We could be brother and sister. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. We're not. I mean, we might be.
Maybe.
My dad has some. There was some wild times in that man's life.
So my mom had some wild times in her life too.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Did your mother in the insurance industry?
No, she was a teacher.
Oh.
An art teacher.
My father was a teacher for a little while.
Yeah.
He taught 7th grade in the early 70s, very
No,
early
she was
70s.
a elementary and high school art teacher, just as crazy as it sounds.
I don't think I've ever met an art teacher,
Yes.
and not just art, not like visual, like any arts
Nope,
that were
agreed.
completely sane. They were
Yeah.
all nuts.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean,
Agreed.
the fun kind of nuts, but nuts.
I take a lot after her. I'm not like
Explains a
crazy
lot.
nuts. Yeah, yeah. Like the hippie nuts. Like
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Like
Yeah.
the scene
the
in
free
Billy,
love.
the scene in Billy Madison where Miss Lippy, the kindergarten teacher, is like spreading paste on her face or some shit. That's all I could think of.
If you walked into my mom's house, she has just like art stuff everywhere. Yeah, she's kooky.
That's all right.
She's kooky.
I'm kooky. You're kooky. We're all kooky.
Mm,
Psychologists and therapists are nuttier. Yeah, that's true. My therapist told me once I was crazy. I said, thank you.
It's a joke.
Well, I mean, I drove him nuts. Pirate walks into a bar with a steering wheel hanging out of the front of the pants. Bartender says, hey, you got a steering wheel hanging out of the front of your pants. And the pirate says, "Arr," and it's driving me nuts. That's a stupid.
That we should have said last weekend or 2 weekends ago.
Yes, we should
Yeah,
have for
our-
the Gasparilla.
yeah.
I actually I should have watched it. I was busy when I saw it, but I think they actually found Jose Gaspar's ship, like the actual pirate
Really?
Jose Gaspar. It was not off the coast of Florida.
Hmm.
But there actually allegedly was a Jose Gaspar.
There's like a Netflix real live pirate one that's actually really good. I'm sure it's totally inaccurate, but it was pretty to watch.
About like real pirates.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And like how they went to like the Bahamas and
So what you're saying is the pirates
all I
the
know.
pirates went to the Caribbean, is what you're saying.
literally.
Okay.
Yeah. That was like their hideout.
How did you come to select Gretchen on the show as the show co-host? What is her story? It's actually pretty interesting. So I put out an ad on Backpage.com. No, just kidding. No, Gretchen and I are friends. She's got a great personality. She's got a great voice. So I've said, hey, I need a co-host. You're just as nuts as I am. You want to give it a shot? She said, sure. That's whatever. Now here we are. That's it. It's as unexciting as I would expect it to be.
Yeah. And exciting.
And exciting at the same
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're nuts. So I with my last show, Nicole, who was here last week, was my co-host of my old show, and her and I had a very good dynamic, and Gretchen and I have a very similar type dynamic. Awesome people. They took that website down. I know, Peter, they did. And you know what? You know what's really fucked up? I used to love Backpage.com. You know Backpage.
Yeah.
I used to love it because I used to flip through the ads, maybe jerk off to the pictures, but I used to see how much money I saved by just doing the job myself.
Do you know where I found out about it?
Backpage?
Yeah.
No.
From you.
Seriously?
Here. Yeah, right here.
Oh, you didn't know about it
Yeah,
before?
no.
Okay. There you go.
I'm smarter.
My goal is to make people learn something new every day, whether it's something significant or something really stupid. Nicole, not funny. Well, it's a matter of opinion. She's actually very funny.
Mhm.
And she's very sweet. She's very kind. She's one of the best fucking human beings you could ever meet. So sorry she wasn't to your taste. Life's a motherfucker sometimes.
That's a buzzkill.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, you know what it is. There's always people that can be negative and whatever. That's all right. It's their right. Just as it's my right to disagree. But so that's how Gretchen came to be. She's not a comedian yet. We're gonna get her on stage telling jokes.
No.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
No.
Why?
I feel I would mess it up. I would mess up the punchline, and then I would be wrecked with anxiety for the next 3 weeks.
That's why we drink. There's not a comedian out there. I aspire to be the worst I can be daily. Peter, you succeed at that, and to that, sir, cheers. You know what? If you set your goals, you achieve your goals, no matter what they are, then that is an admirable quality. I like that. I get up in the morning and I try to be a cunt every day, which is probably why I get fucked all the time. I don't know. Just not in the good way, you know what I mean?
Karma. Right?
Yeah, somebody's karma ran over my dogma. Or some
I thought you were
silly
going to say that
shit.
you ran over a dog today. That's
No.
going to be an entirely different story.
No, but it's funny you mentioned that. I'm just kidding. It wasn't a dog. It was a person. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't a person.
It was a cat.
No, it was a pterodactyl.
You didn't hit one.
No, I didn't hit a pterodactyl. They're extinct.
I know.
No, actually, the last time, my son still talks about the last time I hit an animal.
What did you hit?
I believe it was a raccoon.
They're tough.
I know.
Yeah.
I hit it with the Jeep, like
Did you kill
right
it?
after I got it.
Did you kill it though?
No,
I know.
no. And I was so here's what happened. I used to work at a hotel in New York, which was about 4 miles or so from my house. And I had gotten a call late one night. And it was not only a hotel, but we had a marina, some pretty good sized boats in there. What's going on with Kevin Holly and the strip club woman? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to talk about that. I haven't talked to Kevin in a while. I've been so wrapped up in my day job, it's not even funny. So anyway, I get a call. It's the middle of the night. My wife was out of town, so it was just me and the kids. I get a call from my guy that was working that one of the yachts is on fire. So like that's a fucking problem. That
Right.
the 3
It's an
reasons my
emergency.
employees are to call me is fire, flood, or blood. So fire it was. So I shoot down there. It just so happened that he was a firefighter, so that was good. So I came down there, had to assess any damage on my dock, or see if we can find what the cause of the fire was. So I grab the kids out of bed, throw them in the fucking car, take off. As we're flying down the road, possibly, you know what, it's long enough. I was exceeding the speed limit like a motherfucker. And as we're coming down, this is, relatively suburban roads, but a little more rural than typical suburbia. A raccoon fucking ran out like between the wheels. So I didn't get him with the wheel, but I heard him go boom, 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 under.
Oh,
He
that's
rolled,
such a
yeah.
terrible sound. That
I know.
feeling when it
Yeah.
hits your car.
Yeah. And then I still have pictures I have pictures of the kids. I brought them into the hotel lobby, threw them on the couches, told them to sleep while I dealt with shit. So there's like fire trucks everywhere. There's firemen walking in and out of the lobby. There's cops everywhere. There's people gathering, and my kids are passed out on the fucking couch. I told the girl working the front desk, I'm like, watch my kids. I got to deal with this shit.
That's great. That's crazy though.
I know.
Yeah.
It's my life.
Kids
It's
are
always.
wild.
Yeah, so my kids still laugh about it. Hey, remember the time when you hit the raccoon going to the fucking boat fire? Yeah, I do actually. It was pretty cool. I remember the sound it made.
I hit a raccoon when I was in I don't know, high school, and I had a Geo Metro. Do you remember
God,
that?
yeah.
The car literally went up on like 2 wheels over this giant thing,
Not
and it,
surprised.
and it ran away.
It probably totaled the fucking car.
It ran away. So it was fine.
That's good. Well, that's the thing. When I didn't have time to stop and check. I knew the Jeep was fine. So I got to the hotel, did my shit. We came back and I drove slow at that spot. I knew it was in front of a house. So I drove slow, checking the side to see, because I don't like, yeah, it's funny to laugh at, but I don't want to hurt the thing. It's not, it's a raccoon. They're natural animals. They have a purpose in the world. So I don't like hurting animals for no reason. So I felt bad, so I was going to go, and if it was injured, I would, call the vet or whatever, call somebody to take care of. Thing was nowhere to be found, like nothing.
They're tough. They're hardy.
Oh God,
Hardy stock.
he always wanted a three bores Metro. Oh, the fucking because they have little 3-cylinder engines. Yeah, they got good gas mileage.
Yeah,
though.
they did like 45 miles to gallon or something.
I remember when I was in college, one of my friends had one. Had the I think it was a 4-door hatchback.
That is what we
The
had.
doors were like this fucking thick. Like you slam them and you can see the fucking metal like wobble. And I think we drove that. We drove that to like Tennessee or some shit from North Carolina. We drove to Tennessee. And I think we got like super good. It was
It's like a
stick.
tin can.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was driving
Yeah.
a fucking, I mean, like if we got into an accident, we were all fucking
Yes.
dead.
Yeah.
We were all fucking dead. And of course, some, thing floored, fifth gear, floored, going as fast as we can downhill.
My
But-
dad was like 6'5", popping out of one of those. He was
Jesus.
like a clown car.
That's almost as funny as seeing me in a Miata.
Yeah.
Or a Civic CRX. You know what? Those Civic CRXs, you can shit on those, but from a drivability standpoint, those were actually really good cars. They were ugly little hatchbacks looking like fucking piggy banks,
I
but
don't know what it is.
yeah. What's that?
I don't know what it is.
They were hatchback Civics. They were the ones back in
Like you still
like
see them on the
the
road now or no?
90s that like they were the first ones you saw getting tricked out.
Like you see them on the road now or no?
Every now and again. One of the big striking features about those, I think it had like half pop-up headlights, but in the back it had a hatchback window, but it was fairly high. So it had the hatch, it had the glass coming down, and there was a piece of glass and then body. So it was like two pieces. It was like two-piece. Great vehicle. Yeah, I mean, they were reliable. Honda makes great vehicles. What's interesting about Hondas, you will never see a Honda being rented out by a regular rental company.
Why?
Because they do not do fleet sales.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they won't. They will not sell cars to rental fleets. So there's a stupid fucking fact. You just learned
See?
something.
I know.
They came out in the mid to late 80s, maybe 86. Yeah, they came out in the 80s. They were like really popular with the tuning community back in the early 90s. I remember. And they were, cute little cars. Not my thing. Definitely not my thing. I like big, my favorite kind of vehicles are big land yachts. Like
Yeah, me too.
big,
If you
boaty.
could, I think I know the answer to this one. If you could buy any car, unlimited dollars.
I think we talked about this
Yeah.
not too long ago. It would be a 96, I think was the last year of the Roadmaster Estate
Mhm.
wagon.
Like totally revamped.
Oh yeah.
Or like like how they made them or like modern.
It would be resto modded. So it would keep the classic look. I would get rid of the wood grain. Not a fan of the wood grain. Yep, 92 to 96 Buick B-body. That is 100% correct. I was talking with Charlie Safari Wilson about this, about those cars. He loves them too. So my buddy from New Zealand. But though I would keep that, keep the classic look.
Yeah.
I'd get rid of the wood grain, paint it a solid color, maybe do a two-tone. But I would update the motor, probably put in I think they came with LTs. I'd probably upgrade to an LS. I would want reliability and, safety, reliability,
like all
but
metal
with
though,
some
right?
balls. I want to,
Yeah.
oh, they were fucking
Yeah.
body on frame.
Mhm.
They were some legit steel.
Yeah.
LT1. Yep. Yeah, they were the LT ones that came in that. I think they did come out with an LS version towards 96, the LSX. Yep. Well, the LSX I would go just because of the weight. It's that's a steel sleeved iron block, aluminum block rather. So you end up with a little lighter weight. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. No.
Nope.
All right.
You lost me.
Instead of the block being cast iron, it's made out of aluminum, which is lighter. But they put steel sleeves in the cylinders, so it's still steel on steel.
But what's safer?
It's not necessarily a matter of safety. It's just lighter weight. Weight reduction's a good thing.
Right.
They're durable. They're tested and proven.
I'd prefer solid like it used to be.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of solid. But those, it's like driving a fucking couch.
Mm-hmm.
I straight beat many Mustangs and Camaros cars and B bodies. Yep. The thing is, like the Camaros, the big thing, Camaros either came with a 305 or a 350. The Mustangs, the Fox body especially, were it was the 302, the 5.0, which were still push rod motors. The LS is still to this day a push rod motor. It's the last of the push rod beasts. You still have no fucking clue. It's all right. A push rod motor has a single camshaft with push rods that go up to the valve train on the cylinder heads.
Mm-hmm.
An overhead cam motor, which is what everything's going to now, has 2 camshafts on the top of each.
Do you see my eyes glazing?
Yeah. What you need to do is tilt your head to the side, like, third. So there you go. There's your little lesson. The 4.9. 4.9. All right. Yeah. Cam and block. Yep. That's the old school way. And I still prefer those motors, even though they cannot operate at the RPMs that the fancier overhead cam motors can. Did you hate when that happened?
Revolutions per mile.
Revolutions per minute.
Per minute.
Yeah, that's how you measure the speed of the engine.
Mm-hmm.
An overhead cam motor, since there's less moving parts, can operate at higher speed.
Okay.
Whereas those push rod motors are great for just power.
So like an older Jeep is going to be.
Well, the 4.0, the straight 6, the straight 4-liter, that is a push rod fucking animal.
Okay.
You can piss in that thing, it'll run on it. It's true.
Maybe not. I think
they make better torque than overhead. That is correct. They make better torque. You can't torque them out of anything. So Jeep, you have a Jeep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When are you going to drive it here?
Probably never. Because I have to get on the main highway.
Yeah, you can get here without to go on the main highway.
I have no idea how. Yeah, no.
It's not hard.
When you have to get into 5th gear, that's it for me. I'm out.
Why?
I'm like a city country driver.
Okay.
Yeah, not.
What's wrong with 5th gear?
It's scary.
Mine has 6.
Wait, how do you go to 6th? What is the speed there for 6th gear?
It's
anything over 55.
No, 6. I'll typically shift into if it's relatively flat. I'll hit 6th gear over 70. When I'm over 70.
Oh, okay. That's much higher than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove a 99 Wrangler 4.0 in excess of 115. Nice. Achievement unlocked. Near-death experience. My top speed in that one is 97.
That's very irresponsible.
Okay. Do you notice when we leave here, do you notice me passing you?
Yes, I do.
I wave.
I know.
And I pass you at a ridiculously high rate of speed.
I'm like,
that's okay.
55.
That's okay. I just want to get the fuck home. So
in
yes, I drive
piece,
fast.
So.
Well, I mean, at least one piece larger than the rest. I don't care which one it is. Doesn't matter. Don't steer so well in all terrains. Yeah, I got ATs on mine. It doesn't do bad. The longer wheelbase definitely helps. Now, was that a Wrangler that you had? Which in 99, that would be the TJ. What year is yours?
97.
TJ.
Yeah.
Round headlights?
Mm-hmm.
TJ.
Yeah.
Coil spring suspension? TJ.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's pretty.
What color?
It's blue.
Blue. Nice. We got to get you out to some Jeep events.
As long as they don't require being on the highway. Yes.
You can take country roads. Country roads, take me home.
Is there a country road into Tampa?
Would you consider State Road 60 country road?
No, that's the worst road of them all.
No, there are far worse roads. There are far worse roads.
60 is terrible. It gives me hives just getting on it.
Yeah, I don't take that. I'm fancy and I pay for the tolls.
I do too.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why there's nowhere else to go.
Sure.
Anyway,
yeah. Jeeping with Judd in Polk County. I was planning on going this year. Unfortunately, I have another commitment that I have to go to. It's actually, I think that's next week or the week after. I guess the week after. I have something I have to go do that weekend, which is all right. But Jeeping with Judd, you should do that. Do you know who Grady Judd is?
Yeah.
He does an event
With all Jeeps.
all Jeep. Well, I mean, other people bring their pieces of shit, but it's for Jeeps. Jeeps
What
are
do
the
they
only
do?
ones that matter.
What do you do?
There's off-roading events. There's, it's a whole big
Go
festival
and
type
watch
thing.
it?
You can go and watch it if you'd like.
That
You
would
don't
be
have to. You don't have to go on the trails.
That would be fun. I feel like if I had an automatic, I would do trail stuff. But the shifty one is scary to me on a trail. I'm just not that good at it. I'm okay.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can stop and start.
Give me 1 second. I need to
Mhm,
answer
mhm.
this text message.
Okay.
Yeah, talk amongst
So-
yourselves.
okay.
I gotta.
So tell me about Jeeping with Judd.
So Jeeping with Judd is a fun. You guys are supposed to talk amongst yourselves. You're supposed to talk about something.
I was asking Peter.
Oh, Peter, tell her about Jeeping with Judd. I'm just gonna keep talking because I can't have dead air. I have to answer a pianist. I'm texting a pianist. Actually, I'm texting my son, and then I'm
Regular
texting a
Jacob
pianist.
Patrick over there. Yeah, I am 10 and 2, 55.
No, she was Danica Patrick. She fucking crashed into shit. What?
Was she a bad driver?
She wasn't that good.
Oh.
I mean, she was okay.
Does she still do it?
Possibly.
No,
she is retired now. She fucked that what's fucking name from the Green Bay Packers.
They sell Jeeping with Judd shirts there.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They got other shit.
Sounds like fun. That's what you should. Oh, you can't do it.
Excuse me.
Out of the microphone.
So my son has a thing he's got to do for band. He's got to play a solo, and he's got to get an accompanist. Where the fuck is the fucking? There it is. No, I had to find what the music is that he bought, because I have to send it to the pianist
To accompany him.
to accompany him. She's asking for what it is.
Perfect.
I wonder if they'd put a Humvee. They'll let anything that qualifies to the spec that they're looking for. An H1 Humvee would definitely be acceptable.
But
Just don't
wider.
use an H2. What?
But wider for like the trails, right?
Well, no, an H1 is fucking wide as fuck. That's
I
what the
know.
military used.
No, I know.
They're
but
great.
Way wider than a Jeep.
Oh, it's definitely way wider than Jeep. Hang on. I'm waiting for him to email. So I had to hire a pianist to accompany him for this thing. And of course they wait until like the last minute to give me the date. So now I'm scrambling to find somebody who
can play the piano.
Who's cleared by the county to participate. I take one with the up armor. With or without the up armor. I wouldn't take one with the up armor just because of the extra weight. Hang on.
Literally another language. I have no idea.
What, up armor?
Yeah.
What does it sound like?
Like Under Armour.
No, up armor. Under armor would be
Right.
down or under. Up armor is an armored Humvee. So what the military uses with the armor on it.
Without the armor.
Yeah. Hang on.
So a regular one like you'd see on the road.
Yeah, those wouldn't be up armored. You may see them up armored in the convoy. What, did I just miss something? I'm like half.
No. Yeah, no, that's not right at all.
Okay. All right.
You can keep the
4,000 pounds of ballistic armor. Yeah.
4,000 pounds?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fully up armored Humvee.
Yeah.
It's an extra 4,000 pounds just in armor. Yeah, I wouldn't. There's a company that makes up armored Jeeps, like fully. I forget what the name of the company is. I saw one not too long ago up on I-4. Ours all have turrets, but only half are armored. Yeah, that's true. Of course, the ones that they actually send into battle are the ones that are missing the fucking armor, but that's another story for another time.
Is it though? I don't know what that means.
They don't equip. They don't give our they don't give our men and women the proper equipment when they need it, where they need it. A lot of times, you know, a fun game for people to play when they're at parades and shit. You know, a lot of my friends are military. What they'll do is they'll go to one of the Humvees because there are no keys. They don't have keys.
How do they start?
Buttons and switches.
Okay.
So they'll usually run over to one of them, start it up, and walk away. Just leave it running.
How do you turn it off? You push the same button.
One switch goes up, one switch goes down. Well, the switch goes up to start it, goes down to shut it off. We have vehicles made 87 and 93 with under 5,000 miles. I know a guy that bought one. He bought one at auction. Hell of a time getting it fucking legal. Because they have to meet certain DOT specifications.
We're still talking about Hummers, right?
Hummers, yes. Like the vehicle Hummers, not anything dirty, perverts.
Up armor.
Up armor. Up armor for you, Under Armour. Those are pretty cool. I got to drive one once, a luxury version, but Hummer, yeah, an H1 Hummer.
Yeah, I think they're too wide. I think they're too wide for like daily use.
I don't know.
For like battle, great.
Yeah, but I mean that wide. You know, are you worried about hitting something? I don't know. It's that fucking rugged. I'm not worried about hitting anything.
Well, no, being between the mustard and the mayonnaise. I feel like you're really riding the line with that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. The Hummers Gretchen doesn't give. Whether she does or not, that's not my business and not yours either. This ain't that kind of party, man. Have a little respect. Respect yourself. So what else you want to talk about? I told you to come up with some topics to discuss.
Yeah. I didn't. So
all right. So you prepared as well as I normally do, which is some total of barely any.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, one thing that you had talked about is the fact that we have this beautiful platform that enables us to reach out and touch people. That's for you, Peter, right there. Yeah. It enables us to reach out and have a platform to talk and to say things and to get a message across, whether that message is good, bad, or ugly. With me, it's usually bad or ugly. Axle packages for Chiefs from all right, I'll look into those. But yeah, so we have this platform that enables us to speak to the masses, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. I tend to try and keep things a little lighter and funnier, but there are some times where some heavy topics need to be discussed. So yeah, that's what we do. So this is equally your platform as it is mine, even though it's not Gretchen that, which doesn't even make sense. I mean, it sounds kind of funny. Gretchen that.
Gretchen out.
Gretchen out. What the fuck did Nicole say last week that I should end the show with? We used to end it with Fubar out. What she said?
Didn't she say Roger out?
I don't remember. Oh no, over and out. That's what it was. Yeah, over and out. Roger that, over and out.
Oh, I love that though. Yeah, I love it the second time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do today.
That's what I'm gonna remember to do today. Or you could do that. That'll be your thing. Roger that, over and out. Uses soul searching therapy. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
What's going on? Why does my family fucking text me? Like my daughter's sending me pictures of her food.
Right.
Yeah. What's that?
Because they miss you.
No, it's because they're fucking irritating. My wife was texting me last week asking me like when you cream butter, what mixer attachment do you use? Like, you realize I'm fucking doing shit right now, right? You realize I made a video about this. You could go to YouTube and watch my cookie making video and learn how to cream butter.
Or you could say the paddle attachment. 3 words. Full solution.
No, because then she doesn't learn anything.
Yeah, then she knows it's the paddle attachment.
Then she'll be like, which one is the
The next
paddle?
time
Then she'll ask me
she-
which one is the paddle. And she'll send me pictures. Is this one the paddle? No, that one's the hook. Is this one the paddle? No, that's the whisk. Is this one the paddle? No, that's the attachment for your gas powered vibrator. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh, I'm gonna need one of those.
Oh, what the fuck? Was it one of the Naked Gun movies? They had one that was like a weed whacker head and like the fucking rubber dick on the end. It was like,
I don't know what that was, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Is it
Crazy.
a drill?
No, it was a fucking like a weed whacker, gas powered weed whacker attachment. I've seen them with the drill, the puzzle, the reciprocating saw.
I feel like that would too much power. Need like a lower amperage.
Horsepower,
Amps.
the Herspers,
Scoville units.
That is a unit of measure of heat. The heat
Oh,
Scoville heat index. Hang on, I gotta send my son a text message all in caps.
I think we want to know.
This little fuckhead, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. I texted him at like 6:15, told him get it done. He texted me at 6:25 asking for money. And now here we are 8:45. I should call him.
I support it.
This is how I parent.
I think you have to tell him. It's fun.
Yeah. He's not going to answer the phone. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call his sister. I'm gonna start calling all my kids until one of them answers. Just because he's pissing me off. Hey, Squishy, I'm required by law to inform you that you are currently being broadcast live on the air. Is your dickhead brother available?
Dad wants you.
The world can hear you.
So, Raj, the world can hear you. Dad's live right now.
Yeah, and I want to speak to Raji right now, please, baby. Thank you. Love you. You're adorable.
Call him.
I did. He didn't fucking answer. So now I'm going to make you give him your phone.
No, because my friend needs me to call him.
Why you call them boys? Boys are gross. Okay, I'll answer the phone then. Love you. Hey, dickhead.
All right, what's up?
First of all, I'm required by law to inform you you're being broadcast live.
Okay, that's cool.
Second of all, I need that she's asking me for it. I need it. You were supposed to do it as soon as you got home.
I forgot about it. I made dinner.
I'm gonna drive you out somewhere and fucking forget you.
Is your silver laptop charged?
No, it's not, and there's something janky with it, and I have my other laptop. So, go ahead and have mommy. Yes, I call my daughter Squishy. You use mommy. Send it to mommy. Actually, you know what you could do?
She's going to sleep.
Okay, whatever. Just get it fucking done.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Toodaloo ass.
It
I
was
love
all
the-
good until that.
What, the Toodaloo ass?
Yeah.
I call my daughter Squishy because on the day she was born, I noticed she had a squishy tushy. So from that day forth, her name was Squishy. And like that is her nickname.
It's adorable.
I call her Squishy more than I call her by her government name. Fucking kids. Kids.
Bro. Yeah.
Seriously.
Tenard.
Are your kids that much of a pain in the ass?
No, my kids are great.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Mine are assholes. They fight all the time. I mean, they're cute. Don't get me wrong. They're fucking cute.
Yeah.
They're smart. They're generally kind to the public, but they're assholes.
Are they happy?
sort of.
Yeah.
In their own weird way.
Yeah.
Like we're a weird family. We're like not a normal family.
So this is a great point though. Like what is normal? What does normal look like? Because I don't think there is normal.
Everyone's normal is different.
Right. Right.
Like I'll
And you
walk
don't
in.
realize that your normal isn't normal until you see somebody else's and you're like, oh, I guess my stuff is kind of crazy.
Like I'll walk in and my kids will both give me the finger and then I'll give it back to them. And
Yeah.
that's, you know,
That's
that's
how-
our normal.
Yeah.
Because we're fucked up. No way around that.
No, my kids are great. I have 4 that live at home, one that lives with his boyfriend.
Nice.
Yeah. He is probably the easiest.
Because he's not at home. My stepdaughter, she don't live at home. She's the easiest.
Right.
I keep telling my kid, my son is my favorite biological son. My daughter is my favorite biological daughter, and my stepdaughter is my favorite because she doesn't live at home anymore.
Yeah. Well, I always say my dog is my favorite.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, he's my favorite kid.
That works.
He's great.
And the best
He's
part,
not even low maintenance either. He's like the highest maintenance of all of them, but he's a dog, right? He needs it.
well, the
he can do it
the
himself.
paperwork is less when you got to put it down. What? I
Bro.
mean, that's
Bro.
horrible, but
Bro.
she calls me bro all the time. I love it. Well, I mean, I don't have any pets. I don't take shit from humans.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take it from a dog.
That's what yards were.
Now it's pierced faces with blue hair and 6 genders. Yeah, whatever.
Literally all of my kids.
That's all right. What's wrong with blue hair, man? Nothing wrong with blue hair. I mean, unless it's like naturally blue, then, you know, be nice to people with naturally blue hair. They're going to
Well,
die
that's what we
soon.
used to call old people, right?
That's why I said they're going to die soon.
But do you know why they had blue hair?
The way the light hits it.
No, because they would have white hair that would kind of yellow and they would use liquid bluing, which would turn it like a blue color.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look,
Nice.
I think that's why at least.
Sound is up now. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that I didn't know. I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Mhm.
I know
Blue
why we
plate-
call them
blue
cotton
plate
tops.
special-
Cotton tops.
What is that for?
Their hair is white, like cotton.
Oh,
Cotton
never heard
tops on the top.
You come up with some wild saying. It's a New York thing. I've
Could
never
be.
heard it.
Could
Mhm.
be.
Yeah.
Could be. So what were you just gonna say?
Blue plate special.
Well, it's because
Wait,
the diners,
right.
they would actually use blue plates.
Oh, that's not why I thought it.
No, back in the day, they would actually use the
No, I
plates.
thought
for
it
the,
was because the blue hairs would come in.
no,
Oh,
that's.
well, I like my idea better.
Have you ever? You've been to Waffle House
Mhm.
once or twice? I'm sure. I think we
Yeah.
talked about this. You're
Yeah.
not the biggest fan of Waffle
No.
House.
You know what the problem is? They don't sell waffles in a stack. They're like, you want one waffle? No, I want
That's a giant
5.
fucking waffle, though. I mean, if you
No.
want fucking 5
Stack
waffles, they'll
up.
make 5 fucking waffles.
But they're
and
gonna
they're
bring it
cheap.
to you on 5 plates.
You could if you tell them, I want you to stack 5 fucking waffles up on a plate,
That's exactly
they're
what
gonna
I'm
fucking
doing.
do it.
Okay.
Do it.
No, that's way more fun than one waffle on a plate.
That's a big there. It's a big waffle.
letdown.
It is a
No,
big waffle,
It's
though.
not that big.
It's big enough. That was good. But here's what's cool about Waffle House. Peter, next time you go to Waffle House, check this out. So when you order, sit in a place where you can see the people that are cooking your food, because like the shape of the plate and where they put different things on the plate tells the cook
Oh, I've heard that.
how like what the order is. Like if the grape jelly packet is at the top, the eggs get cooked a certain way. If they're in the middle, they get cooked a different way. It's like this weird ass code that they have, and it's fascinating. It really is.
Like the training for that has to be so wild.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What does
They're
it
they're
mean
like
by the
videos
jelly
on
at
it
the
and shit.
top?
Yeah. Well, I know that there's like a thing like if if somebody orders eggs, then it has to be. I have a backup plan because the printer is being stupid. This fucking kid, I swear to God.
I just bought tickets for a concert tomorrow and it said you had to print them. You couldn't use your phone.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, what? What year is this?
This
Okay.
is apparently
Okay.
1999.
Right.
Paper tickets. Where the hell?
Paper tickets someplace in Clearwater.
Weird.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
So I'll
whatever.
walk
Even
you with
even
my-
when I produce events and we do tickets, it's we do digital.
Yeah. It was weird. It was surprising.
The shit you learn.
I know.
I can't remember the last time I printed something out.
And then what do you do with them? You're going to carry them around all night. You're going to throw them away, which creates more trash for them to have to deal with. The whole thing just got a little crazy.
Do you remember going to concerts back in the day when you get the stubs and you
Yes.
save the? Do you
Yes.
still have your stubs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, technically no, but in my mind I do. So all of like my parents moved from Ohio to Florida. All of the stuff from that like childhood house came down here, and then Hurricane Charlie destroyed it all. So all of it's technically gone, but it's still like in my mind there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a similar problem, not with Hurricane Charlie, but with just a flood in general. All my pictures from college, my high school yearbook, all that shit got
Yeah.
destroyed.
The
Had a-
water is a bitch, man.
No shit. You ain't
Yeah.
kidding. It's unforgiving. I've only been to a Waffle House once in 2009. You should go again because it is very good. It is Anthony Bourdain certified, and I'd like to hang out with that guy.
And ask for a stack of waffles.
That
Not
was
just one.
horrible. You didn't get the joke, did you?
No.
Anthony Bourdain, I'd like to hang with that guy. Oh,
That was terrible.
that was terrible.
We'll
I'm a
take that one back.
terrible
We'll
person.
Take that one back.
I'm not taking that one back. That was good. Like to hang out with him and Chester Bennington,
Just dig
Chris
it down.
Cornell,
Oh, that's too far.
the guy from
That's too
Kung
far.
Fu, David Carradine, David Hutchins, the lead singer in XS.
Didn't he shoot himself in front of Congress?
No.
Hmm.
You're thinking of R. Bud Dwyer, who shot
From-
himself from Pennsylvania.
8 Man Nice Shot.
That is correct. That is correct. Good song by Filter.
Yeah.
No, Bud Dwyer, what's interesting about him was he was convicted of taking bribes, taking kickbacks. He was a politician. And he was convicted, but he wasn't sentenced. And he offed himself before the sentencing, because if the sentence was, finalized,
Something to do with retirement, right?
his family would lose his pension. But since he died before he was sentenced, the pension still stands, and it had
Awful.
like legally it was a loophole that he exited out to make sure his family was taken care of.
Still terrible.
Yeah. Singer of the Prodigy, Keith. What? When the fuck did that happen?
I'm assuming by hanging.
I
Lisa Marie? Or is that
she killed
Elvis?
herself. Yeah, Elvis's daughter.
It's like CNN.
The Prodigy musical band. I didn't know he fucking killed himself. That's crazy.
5 years ago.
Holy shit.
Bro, 5 years ago.
5
you
years
didn't
ago?
know that?
No. Holy shit.
Okay, well, I feel
I'm
better
the
about
fire
myself now.
starter. Twisted fire starter.
Why do I feel like he killed himself, right? I feel like I knew that.
March 4th, 2019, just after 8:10 a.m., Essex police were called to Flint's home in North End near Great Dunmow, Essex. In response to concerns for his welfare, he was pronounced dead at the scene, age 49. They did not treat the death as suspicious. Later confirmed an inquest that he died as a result of hanging. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that.
I think that's just like one of the most violent ways to do it.
It is.
And I feel like there has to be a moment when you're like, oh, I fucked up.
I don't
take
know.
this back. I take this back. Just the lack of like air, you have to regret it instantly. Is this
Well,
too
yeah,
dark?
it,
Is that too dark?
See, no, but that's one of the things about any kind of asphyxiation is your body panics. Your body is wired to panic when your CO2 level starts rising.
That panic feeling is the feeling I always want to avoid.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to my my day job bosses earlier. I got electrocuted today. Not bad. I'm fine. Not that you give a
alive.
fuck. I'm alive. I'm,
Whatever.
yeah, But I said to my boss, I'm like, I'm not afraid to die. I just don't want to die by electricity because that fucking hurts. Like, not only does it kill you, it hurts the whole fucking time.
But does it? Isn't there a point when it kicks in and you're just like, oh,
I'm
Okay.
sure there is, but it's gonna hurt at least at the beginning.
for a second.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
gonna hurt for a
however
second.
long. I mean, depends on what the fucking amperage is. But I mean, like, yeah, not electricity. No, that's not. I don't want. That's not how I want to go.
I want to die in my sleep if I have to. right? Like everybody wants to do that.
I want to die in bed doing your mom. So one of my running gags on the fucking social media is anytime there's like, yeah, you ever see those things like, what is your favorite?
Sometimes you catch fire.
Yeah, when you hang yourself, or when you get electrocuted. Not when you hang yourself. When you get electrocuted, depending on the voltage and the amperage, you can catch fire.
That's
Like I said, it will kill
horrible.
you and it
That's
hurts the whole
horrible.
time.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's not a good way to go. Like, I
I
mean,
agree.
just
I
my
agree.
hand getting electrocuted from pinky to thumb across my hand hurt. Fucking hand was numb for a little while. Yeah. That's why I'm very careful.
Like your meat catches fire, or your clothes catch fire.
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Oh my god. It's a new fear.
Well, actually, the worst was, see that little scar right at the top of my finger?
Yeah.
The little scar there.
Mhm.
It's the old scar. That is from a MIG welding wire that went through my glove while I was grounded out.
Hmm.
So,
You have nice nails, nice shape.
thank you.
Yeah.
They're a little dirty because I was working today, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so I was MIG welding. The wire went through my glove. I was grounded out, and it looked like cooked chicken.
Did it smell like cooked chicken?
And it smelled like shit. It smelled like burning fucking skin. It was
Right. But burning skin at some point has to kind of change. Like meaty barbecue.
the smell was contained to the glove. I mean, I don't really remember the smell. I remember it hurt like a motherfucker. Then I took my glove off. My finger looked like, oh, it's gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No thanks.
So I have nice nails.
Yeah.
You like the shape of that one. Like the
Yeah,
shape of that
it's
one.
like literally like an.
How about those
almond.
two? You like the shape of those two?
No.
No, you don't like that?
That's it.
That's
That
creepy.
was a
That's
disaster.
creepy looking, right? I have two fingernails on my pinky. They grow independently. I know they grow independently because I've ripped them both off, trying to get them to grow back normal.
What
What?
happened? You just were born that way. Baby.
No, I wasn't born with a retarded finger. I did that when I was in second grade. Well, actually, there's two injuries to this. So you see how the bottom is messed
Yeah.
up? The bottom I sliced off with a knife when I was probably 5. Sliced the whole pad off my finger, so they reattached it. And then when I was in second grade, I slammed it in an old, heavy sliding glass door and mangled the tip of my finger. They had to put it all back together.
That's wild.
Thank you.
And they came back separately.
And
Hmm.
it's been like that ever since. And like I pulled Pete literally ripped my fucking fingernails out
So bad.
trying to
So
get it to
bad.
grow back normal because it like bothered me. But that's the way that they grow
Yeah.
it.
No, they're like very almond shaped.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I like almonds.
Well, it shows.
So the Middle Eastern my Aloha snack bar.
It shows.
Thank you. What, that a Middle Eastern?
No,
No.
the almonds.
The almonds. I like almonds. They're good for you. Scalpel to the carotid. Yeah, that'll take care of it pretty quick. Or the femoral. Not that I've given this any thought.
No,
What?
that got dark real fast.
Oh, it can get darker.
Yeah. No.
No?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Nah. So hey, we survived 1 hour.
Mhm.
Nice, good job. You gotta blow it up. What the
I
fuck?
did.
Oh, you did? All right, cool. We actually like just fucking slam knuckles. That's pretty good. Yeah. So my I got electrocuted today. That was good.
I didn't.
Yeah, I have to find out why I got electrocuted because the breaker was off. So I got some kind of back feed. That's a problem. So we'll get that straightened out. Of course, it'll get straightened out on somebody else's dime. I'm not gonna have to pay for it because ain't my problem. It's my problem to figure out.
The song "Dumb Ways to Die." When you're messing with it, "Dumb Ways to Die."
There's a song, "Dumb Ways to Die."
Yes.
I like.
Have you
that.
never
Check it
seen
out.
it?
No.
All right.
Seen it? Is it a song or is it a video?
Well, it's both.
Okay.
It's like probably 15 years old.
Okay.
Little cartoons, and they do dumb shit and they die.
Oh,
And it's Dumb Ways to
I'm
Die.
gonna have to check this out.
Dumb
We're gonna check this out off air so I don't
Mhm.
so I don't get copyrighted. Yeah,
I'm a little surprised you haven't seen it.
I probably have.
Bringing it back.
A
classic.
Mike Peter, have a good show tonight. Thank you, you sexy bastard. That's Mike Peter from the IRNbroadcast.net. Thank you. 99 Ways to Die. Is that what it is?
No. Well, maybe it is. It's like little cartoons, right?
I will check it out later.
I don't think it's 99. That sounds like way more.
Yeah.
It's like 3.
Have you ever seen the movie? Was it A Million Ways to Die in the West? Seth MacFarlane.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's funny.
It sounds like it.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Like legitimately funny.
Nope. I'm not a funny movie watcher.
What?
Just kidding. I'm kidding. I am.
So
That's
the
like
fuck?
all I watch.
That's the best kind to watch. I mean,
Oh,
that and true crime. Yeah, true crime and
Mm-mm.
documentaries. Not a big fan of the true crime.
No, I have to avoid all of that stuff because I then can't go to the bathroom alone at night. Yeah, I'm really a baby. I'm really a baby.
So when you watch true crime stuff, you have problems pooping.
No, I need
Oh.
someone to go to the bathroom with me at night.
If you watch the right ones, it literally just scares the shit out of you. You don't have any problems.
Not a problem.
No. All right. What would you say is your favorite movie of all time?
Ugh.
Like a movie that you could always fucking watch.
So I can't even believe that I'm going to say this. But
That's okay. Say it.
I love Lord of the Rings. I know you're not a fan. I do love them. My ex-husband's super into them, so I vicariously have been super into them. I know a lot of the backstory. It's fun and it's absolutely
They have
beautiful.
backstories.
Like they're originally a book,
Well, I know that.
right?
There's
Like
also a
that.
version of the book released by the Harvard Lampoon called Board of the Rings.
Is it like a roast?
It's all Lord of the Rings puns. It's a whole book of Lord of the Rings puns.
So we just found out last weekend that my mom has never seen any of the Lord of the Rings stuff, and I'm like, well, that's gonna be what we do.
You
You're
not?
81.
I thought you loved your mother.
I do enough to show her. It's so pretty. Like I don't know how you can't watch it just because the scenery is so pretty.
I watched the first fucking movie. I sat there for 3 hours.
Watch the whole
Watch
thing.
it. What?
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh.
I watched the whole thing. I watched these two assholes fucking wander around fucking whatever the hobbity bullshit fucking place they lived in. And like at the end of it, he's like, oh, thanks for coming with me. And then fucking roll credits. I'm like, what the fuck just
But did
happened?
you not know that it was like a series? It wasn't going to be all tied up in a nice, neat little bow.
But if they weren't going to fucking do anything, they could have been like, okay, they could have made the movie 5 minutes long. Okay, we're going to go fucking,
They're pretty.
we're going to go for a walk. We'll be back in the next fucking movie. Watch this fucking video of hobbits fucking. That would have been fucking entertaining.
Hobbits fucking would be.
I mean, if that's what you're into, but that would have been more fucking
I didn't realize
entertaining
this until just now.
than watching these two fucking guys just they were like wandering around fucking what's the name of the fucking place they're from?
It's not like it's the Shire.
The Shire. They're wandering around the fucking Shire like a bunch of Jews in the desert. And like the other's like, thanks for coming with me. Like, what the there's no payoff to that.
Mm-hmm.
What they did was jerk me off for 3 hours, not let me finish. I just had like
Yeah,
a
they-
withered up bloody nub. That's it. That was it. That's what was left after the first 3 fucking hours. I didn't see the second one. Didn't see the
The whole thing. You have to watch all of them. To
No. I
appreciate
don't
it.
have to. I have to stay white, pay taxes, and die. Those are the only 3 things I have to do.
And watch the Lord of the Rings.
No. No, I don't watch
You're not
Lord of the
living your best
Rings. I don't
life.
watch the fuck what?
You're not living your best life.
I am living my best
Mhm.
life
I disagree.
because watch it sitting there for 3 hours. That's 3 hours I'm never gonna get back.
Right. But it's a bigger picture.
And I just like watch the last 10 minutes of the third one or the last one. Whatever the fucking how many they make?
I don't even know how many there are because there's like the pre-story.
Remember before when we were talking about engines and your eyes glazed over? I'm not a big fan of this Harry Potter
Yeah.
stuff.
What it's what?
That gets them every time.
I'm not a huge fan of Harry Potter either.
You know, I do not know how that story concluded either.
Everybody dies.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, seriously.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
No, I'm
That
just
got
kidding.
dark.
Mm,
So it was like Titanic, but with
much
wizards.
happier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Obviously with the shit, like did they all like die of natural causes?
No. Magic.
Shitty wizards. Couldn't fucking do any fucking anti-magic magic.
No, that's why they all died. I'm I'm just kidding. They didn't actually, and it's not a spoiler alert because it's like 20 years.
Oh no, I love spoiler. I love fucking spoiling movies. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Okay, so favorite movie, probably Lord of the Rings. What about you? Not Lord of the Rings.
Definitely not Lord of the Rings.
Star Wars.
No, I do not like sci-fi movies.
Gremlins.
Gremlins is a great one, but I wouldn't say that's my favorite. I haven't seen Gremlins in shit at least 20 years. No, my favorite movie of all time, mainly because actually it ties into Lord of the Rings. I would say probably my favorite movie of all time is Caddyshack.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's not
Strange Brew.
Hoser. So funny story about Strange Brew. My brothers used to be on a roller hockey team, and the name of their team was Strange Brew.
How old were they
Like when
they were playing?
when they were playing?
Like young or older?
No, they were my older brother was probably 19, 20.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect for that.
What
If they were like 10 or 11, then I'd be like, why were they Strange Brew? And the parents were just like,
Okay,
"Bullshit."
so let me tell you a little story about back when I used to coach. First of all, my son's football number was 69. His name on his jersey said pork chop. But when I was coaching, you guys are gonna fucking hate me for this. The parents ever hear this shit. So the team I coached this one year, it was a 7-on-7 spring ball tournament. So, and I coached, I think they were like 10, 11 in that realm.
Preteens.
Yeah, preteens, younger kids, but the formidable years, So they were not very skilled athletically, and I, as a coach, as an administrator, I always try to get the best out of everyone. No matter what their best is, I try to get the best out of them. So we couldn't throw the ball. I didn't have somebody that could throw. I didn't have somebody to catch. I didn't have a line that could properly pass block. So everything we ran was a running play. And I taught my linemen how to zone block. And when you zone block, basically we did a full line zone. So everybody was taking the same step and moving the same direction. So what did I call the play? The human centipede. Kids had no fucking idea what that was. It was human centipede left, human centipede right. That was it.
But that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the kids had no fun. Like when my son finally learned what the human centipede was, he's like, "Is that why you named it that?" I'm like, "Yeah, because everybody was moving together." It's like, that's messed up. But my
poor kids.
My defensive calls, I forget exactly what correlated to what, but like, hand signals, it was that was Pantera. We would yell out Pantera, which I think I can't remember what it actually was. So Devil Horns was Pantera. We had Wu-Tang, Public Enemy. There was something else. There was another hand sign that was the call.
The parents were okay with all of those.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a
No,
couple Bible
yeah.
thumpers that probably didn't like the Devil Horns, but fuck them. Satan's awesome. Yeah. So I mean, that's the shit I used to do when I was coaching. The kids had a good time. Our fucking walkout music was Thunderstruck. It was a good
That's
time.
perfect.
Well, that's because they wouldn't let me use Walk because there was some dirty lyrics in there. Pantera's Walk. Really?
Hmm? Yeah.
Gotta get you to listen to some more metal. What?
I have to be in the mood for it.
But then you came in here. I was listening to jazz tonight because I like to get a little
Mellow.
Besides, it was Chuck Mangione, and I am a sucker for some good flugelhorn music.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I feel like it's elevator music. I mean, literally elevator music.
It is. He's got
earworm.
a couple songs that are really good. It is an earworm, but there are two songs of his that I absolutely love. One is the Feel So Good, and the other is the Cannonball Run theme, which is my second favorite movie, is the Cannonball Run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I am fortunate enough to know some real life cannonballers. So shout out to you fellas, you crazy fucking lunatics. Love you. I'm serious.
No, I know you do.
I love them.
Yeah.
Soon I will do a cannonball.
But just for fun, not to win.
Yeah, definitely not to win. I'm crazy. I'm not stupid.
Okay, so tell me, you go from New York
From the Red Bull Garage in New York City to the
Okay.
Portofino Inn in Redondo Beach, California, is the traditional route. Now, there is an alternative route from the Northeast down to California, which is the Good Wives Shopping Center in Darien, Connecticut, to the Portofino.
Okay. How many people can be in the car?
As many as you fucking want. Yes, the VinWiki people. They are my people, and I love them.
So you could theoretically have 4 people.
You could have 4 people. You could drive you could take a fucking school bus full of fucking people. There's no limit.
Okay.
See, there's a couple different things. So they run some events like
But what is the thing that wins consistently?
okay, there is no wins consistently because it's not a race anymore. There are 2 kinds of cannonballers now. Those of us like me that want to make the run and that we keep track of our time, but we're not trying to make a record time. We're just the object of Cannonball should never be to beat the record. The goal should always be to complete the run safely. That's
Okay.
first and foremost, because you are running at high speeds on public roads. So the goal is always to finish safely.
Mhm.
There are some guys like Arnie, Doug, that Arnie Toman, Doug Tabbitt, that are the current record holders that run for time. Now, it's not a race as in like 50 cars going out at the same time.
Right.
It's one car. One guy will make a run. They never never talk about their run publicly until after, because they don't want people to alert the police. They don't
Right.
want don't want
Right.
to draw any undue. Like, one of the things that
It has to be under the radar.
has to be under the radar, literally, speed, radar, fuel capacity. I mean, if you look at, if you want to see something cool, Peter, you said, the VinWiki guys, if you look at what Arnie and Doug did on their record run, the technology they had radar detectors, they had laser jammers, they had aircraft radar, they had, night vision, they had all these countermeasures, plus they had spotters, they had guy in a fucking plane spotting for them. They had they dumped 6 figures just to do this run and break the record.
Yeah.
And the record is fucking ridiculous. People did it during the plague. Yep, because the roads were empty. Yeah, and if you look, the current record, which is Doug and Arnie, their record was at the tail end of COVID. Most of the runs done in the heart of COVID are kind of like they have an asterisk next to them, like, yeah, they made the run in this time, but it was during the pandemic. But the record is still the record. It's not about when you did it. It's about making the best time. The real Cannonball run is 71, is the SR71 at Mach 3.47. The funniest thing, if you've never seen it, the guy's last name is Schulman. He was a pilot of the SR71. Just look up SR71 speed check. It's a great fucking story that this guy tells. But so the record is, I think it's just under, I think it's 26 hours and 34 minutes or something like that.
So what is the time? What is the time? That's just going from one side to the next.
Hang on. I'm going to pull up so we can actually speak to this in, Cannonball Run Challenge.
As the crow flies.
How many miles is it?
No, how many hours?
From the Red Bull to Portofino is 2,906 miles. List of records. I need a record progression. Here we go. So the current record is 25 hours, 39 minutes. Arnie Toman, Doug Tabbitt, and Dundell Darush in a 2016 Audi S6. Their average speed was 110 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no fucking joke.
But
Now,
that's also not super safe.
that's average speed. Now, the one thing that's interesting about the Cannonball is the record of safety. They plan these out to run when there are the fewest people on the road.
So nighttime.
So a lot of nighttime, but you got to remember they're running straight. So, I got you. Yep.
So not holidays.
No, holidays are actually, believe it or not, good times to run if you time it right.
On the holiday, but not holiday travel.
Yeah, not the day before Thanksgiving.
Right.
Thanksgiving's not a good holiday. Christmas is a good holiday.
Mm.
because Christmas Day, most people are at their destinations. Traffic
Yeah.
is light.
Mm.
So, 25:39 is the current standing record. The solo record, now solo, it was Captain Chaos has the record in a 2019 Audi A8 at 26 hours 38 minutes. I interviewed Doug. I had Doug on my old show when they got the record at 27 hours 25 minutes. Ed Bolian's record is 28:50. It's Ed Bolian, Dave Black, and Dan Wong. Alex Roy and Dave Marr's record, which is from 2006, is 31:04. But now going back to the very beginning, why it's called the Cannonball Run. It's named after Irwin Cannonball Baker, and his original record is 271 hours and 15 minutes.
He
Yeah.
shaved off 250 hours,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. But then you get to the actual Cannonball runs. The first record was Brock Yates Sr. In the Dodge Sportsman, the Moon Trash 2, at 40 hours and 51 minutes. Then Dan Gurney and Brock Yates did it in 35:54. My goal is to break 40 hours. That's my plan. I want to break 40, which is possible.
With you or with more people? Can you stop and spend the night?
No, well, if you want to make time, you're going to kill time. It's once you
does it-
when you leave the
Okay.
Red Ball, the
Okay.
clock starts. When
That
you
was
get to
my
the
question.
Portofino, the
Okay.
clock stops.
Okay.
That's not 25 hours and 39 minutes of driving. They left the Red Ball and 25 hours and 39 minutes they arrived at the Portofino.
That is a different story.
That includes stopping for fuel, stopping to pee, stopping to eat.
Changing your tires.
Well, they don't. The whole plan is you start with fresh, so you don't have to change them. But that's still it's 2,900 miles. It's a long
That
fucking
is
drive.
crazy.
So the Cannonball Run is the thing. Now, what's crazy is, that's a quote from Schulman's speech. I got you at 1,992 miles an hour across the ground, and then the radio operator in the SR-71 clicks up and says, I got it closer to 2,000. It's the whole story is I can't remember the guy's first name, but he was a pilot of the SR-71 Blackbird. What if you have a UH-60? Sling your car and fly the. I don't believe that. I think that would be considered cheating to have a helicopter move your car. So anyway, are you familiar with the SR-71 Blackbird? Do you know what that is? It was a spy plane that the government had developed. I think it went into service. Was it right around the time of the Vietnam War? But it was and still is one of the fastest aircraft ever. The plane is fucking ridiculous. It's beautiful. It's sleek. It's black. It's a gorgeous plane. But this pilot tells a story about their flying
There's no
maneuvers.
cheating.
There is no cheating. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, bitch. So they give the story where they're flying over the western side of the United States. Brian Schulman, or Schul. Is it Schul or Schulman? So anyway, they're listening to LAX air traffic control, and Cessna keys up and asks for their ground speed, whatever the low ass number is, and then an airline pilot keys up, and it's a little bit faster, and then somebody else keys up and it's a little faster, and then a Navy guy keys up flying an F-18 or whatever. It's pretty fucking fast. So then they key up in the SR-71, which is one of the fastest fucking aircraft ever, and have to read out his airspeed at 1,992 miles an hour. Now that's when they refer to ground speed, that's your speed relative to the ground. So you're on the ground, that will be the speed. So you're talking well in excess of 3 times the speed of sound. They're flying at such a high altitude. He's talking about he's looking over the Rocky Mountains and can see the Pacific Ocean. Like that's how high up they are, where you can see the entire western half of the country out your window. It's mind-boggling to think about. And the whole thing is, and nobody nobody said anything after they keyed up. Ramjet engines, JP7. The cool thing about that plane is the fuel tanks were not sealed. So when it took off, it was leaking fuel. And by the time it reached altitude, the skin of the plane would expand from the heat and seal the tanks. in flight, but it would leak fuel the whole way up. It's crazy. Yeah, they could break 100,000 feet. The plane was just absolutely ridiculous.
Are they still made?
Beautiful. What's that?
Are they still made or no?
No, they're not even in service anymore. They're trying to come out with a new one. I'm sure if when I show you the picture of it, you'll say, okay, I've seen that before. You've probably seen this picture. It's a very famous picture. That is the SR-71.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
You've never seen that?
No.
Oh, it's like one of the most famous planes ever.
Yeah.
Look at
Not
how
really
sexy. That thing looks sexy.
gal.
That's sexy looking. That's like
It looks like a video game.
it pretty much was.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, look at the cross section on that.
No, I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go, Peter. Oosh. Look at that. It's just it's a beautiful looking plane. It served the country. What's that?
And super fast.
Super fast, super high. It's not a joke of a plane. It's pretty hardcore. So I don't even how do we get going across country in the SR-71. So how do we even get on Cannonball? Besides it being one of my favorite. Because of the movie, The Cannonball Run. Now, what's crazy about The Cannonball Run? Have you ever seen it?
The movie?
Yes.
Probably parts of it.
Okay.
I know what the front looks like.
You know what the front,
Of
like the
yeah.
cover of the box. It's got Burt Reynolds. Come on. With the instruments removed. I sat in a SR-71. That's cool. That's cool. So the movie The Cannonball Run is really cool in that not all of, but a lot of the crazy shit that happens in the movie happened in real life.
It's based on real life.
It is very much based on real life. As a matter of fact, the guys that actually I sent all three movements. Okay. Like what kind of movements did you send? Hey. Okay.
Immediately.
Tableau de Provence.
Immediately. When you think of movement, what's the first?
Bowel.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think
Music.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me forward this music over to this pianist. I gotta say, her prices are really good.
She's so annoyed with you right now, though.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I mean, I called her this afternoon.
It's
To be
9:30
fair.
at night.
What's that?
It's 9:30 at night.
I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna call her. I'm just gonna send it an email. So
I thought you were texting. Okay.
no,
That's fine. Wildly inappropriate still, but fine.
I mean it's sheet music. It's not like I'm fucking emailing her a picture of my wiener.
You better double check.
No, I have a son, so it could be a picture of his wiener.
Oh.
You know what's horrible?
Should be doing some time.
Like when I talk about me being a horrible father, like I mentioned before, like I feel like I'm a horrible father sometimes. When we're road tripping and we stop at a rest stop to pee, I'll walk. My son usually will go into the bathroom before me, and I'll walk in. He can't pee at a urinal. He has to use a stall.
Okay. This is a fun topic.
Which is fun. But I'll walk in the bathroom and be like, that guy in that stall is touching a kid's dick. Well, because he's a kid and he's touching his own dick.
Okay. I thought it was to throw him off of it.
Yeah.
So I recently went
I won't do that in like a full fucking bathroom,
No,
by the way.
like
If it's just me and
empty.
him, like
Yeah.
middle of the night, I'll yell shit
Yeah.
like that.
I recently went into a men's bathroom at my work.
Okay.
And I was surprised by how good it smelled in the men's bathroom. And
We're not savages like you women.
no. You have pots of freshener that you're supposed to pee on.
You mean the urinal cookie?
Yes. The whole. I mean, I don't work in like a super busy office. It smelled so good. It's wild what I've missed in my entire life. I know men's bathrooms don't usually smell good.
Yeah. One thing I will say, I worked at a NASCAR track for a while, a local NASCAR track up in New York. It's actually the oldest paved oval in the country. The oldest NASCAR track in the country is not in the South. It's in New York. Also, the oldest cattle ranch in the country is also in New York. We're not going to talk about that. It's not important right now. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
But the women's bathrooms were always worse than the men's bathrooms.
Yes. Well,
By
I
a
don't know
lot.
why.
By
I
a
don't know
lot.
why. The women's bathrooms are worse than the men's bathroom. Well, because I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I do know that they don't smell as good, and women have a whole lot more time to spend in the bathroom than a man does.
True.
A man going to the bathroom is like 20 seconds. That's it. Okay. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My brother and I had gone down. A friend of ours went into the Marine Corps, and when he graduated, I promised him. I said, "When you graduate, we will be there on your graduation to support you." So, to my word, we went. And driving back, we stopped at south of the border. Have you ever stopped at south of the border?
South Carolina.
Oh God.
Mhm.
Oh. So we go in
I
there.
don't like it.
It's nasty.
Best part of the road trip.
Oh no, I don't stop there. But this particular trip, just the way things timed, that we stopped at a pee, and we both go in together. I'm done. I finish first. I'm washing my hands. My brother just finishes peeing and goes to walk out the bathroom. I'm like, you don't wash your hands? He's like, my dick is the cleanest thing in this fucking bathroom. I'm like, all right, that's fair. That's fair. Mom taught me not to piss on my hands, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's gonna be on your clothes though.
Whatever, it's mine.
Men's bathrooms are wild.
Now at the racetrack, we had some some modern new bathrooms, like they were actually trailers, but we had some modern new bathrooms, but the old bathrooms, the block bathrooms, we called them. The men didn't have urinals to pee in.
What
It
do
was
you
a
have
trough.
The trough.
It
is
was
so
a trough.
crazy. This is so crazy. This is like things that we don't talk about as a modern society.
It
Like,
was
you would
a
put ice in a
giant
pot of them.
stain. We filled it. We would fill it up with
Yeah.
ice. We would fill it up with ice, and we had like tricklers that they call it. It was like basically a fucking pipe with holes drilled into it.
Yeah.
And we just crack the water just enough where water would drip down, so it was constantly. Do you know why they put ice in urinals?
Something for the smell.
So it constantly is flushing, because as the ice melts, it's constantly pushing everything down the drain. That's why.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple weeks ago, I was at a bar and I had my youngest, who was like 8. Is that better?
Yeah.
Do I sound better?
Oh,
That's too close.
sorry.
Anyway, the women's bathroom had a line. The men's bathroom had none. And I was like, we're just going to go in here. And we went in there, and then I walked out, and there's a guy standing. Now there's a line. And he looked at me, and I was like,
No, what you should have done was high five them and just kept walking.
oh yeah.
Like up top.
It didn't smell as good as the other bathroom though.
No.
It still had a smell to it, just not as good.
See, for a few years, I worked in the janitorial industry as managing staff that kept buildings clean, and like I had some clients that were like super fucking picky about the scent of the urinal pads. Like they went like if I walk
But
into a
can see
bathroom,
that.
I want the bathroom to smell nice. I don't need it to smell like.
But do you know women's bathrooms don't smell like that?
Okay.
There's like no. I mean, I've never been into a women's.
Are you
bathroom.
saying you want a little fucking cookie to pee on?
No, but an air freshener would be nice.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
And maybe like tampons and pads on the wall, like it used to be, like old school.
Like in a dispenser, or like somebody took
Yeah.
one out and stuck it to the
No,
wall.
no,
Okay,
not
because I've seen
dispenser.
plenty of that. Ugh.
I
Kinda
have not seen
gross.
that. Yeah, that's really gross.
Yeah.
People are gross. People can be really gross.
Oh, they can absolutely, but the guys can be fucking just as gross. I mean, I've been to some fucking hole in the wall, fucking middle of nowhere gas station bathrooms that, like, I needed a fucking tetanus shot and a fucking, and some penicillin after walking out of.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff in bathrooms that are private bathrooms, like, but public, if that makes sense, like a restaurant that you're just like, I know that you knew that you pooped on the ceiling and you didn't say anything to anyone at all. You just left like that.
Anytime something like that happens, but like this shit on the ceiling, like how the fuck does that
How
happen?
does that happen?
Like, I mean,
know
I've
that
had
it
I've had some bad times, and we've all had some really bad times in bathrooms.
Buzzer beaters.
But holy shit, that's how I wound up in a Waffle House. Americans took me there after graduating from boot camp. Okay, well,
Good experience.
congratulations. I like Waffle House. I don't care.
I know, but a stack, not one.
How would you like your hash browns? Do you know how to order your hash browns?
Well, it depends on the mood, but 100% smothered, covered, diced, and one more. There's 5 of them.
I do covered, smothered, chunked, and peppered.
Oh, not peppered. No, maybe it's chunked the ham, right?
Chunked with the ham.
Chunked. Mhm.
And peppered is the jalapenos.
No,
Is that like-
absolutely not.
You don't like the jalapenos? Why not?
In moderation, but they're really hot. They're really hot. And I'm
They're pickled jalapenos. I mean, come on, they're not that hot.
Like a baby.
So I guess I shouldn't bring in those little miniature orange pumpkins to eat. You never saw the, oh, I'm gonna bring you some. Do you like pumpkin? Do you like pumpkin pie? It's a little pumpkin. It's a little miniature pumpkin. It's so cute.
Yeah.
No, Scotch bonnets.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm all set.
Scotch bonnets have a better flavor as far as I'm concerned. It's not about the heat, it's about the flavor. I like the heat. I like hot stuff, but I like the hot stuff to taste good.
Agreed. Yeah, it has to. Sriracha, hot, good flavor.
Bingo. Frank's Red Hot. Not really that hot, but it's got great flavor.
Yes.
Tabasco, fucking garbage.
Agreed.
Garbage.
But they do have a green one that's really good.
Yeah, the green one is good.
Okay. Yeah.
But in general, regular OG Tabasco sauce is fucking garbage. It's too vinegary, and it's really not that
It's
hot.
not like spicy. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in Louisiana. I was at a place that actually Hurricane Katrina took away. A place called Black's Oyster Bar. It was a very famous place in Abbeville, Louisiana. Great food. Great fucking food. They had fucking the oysters were like dinner plates. They were fucking huge. So one of these fucking Cajun coon ass motherfuckers comes up and hands me a fucking oyster like I've never fucking seen an oyster before. God damn it. I lived on a goddamn island that had a town called Oyster Bay.
They're different. It's colder water.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. No, I know. But he's like, like I've never fucking seen an oyster. So he hands me the fucking oyster. I'm like, oh, shit, yeah. I fucking love oysters. And then he hands me a bottle of Tabasco sauce. Like, be careful. It's really hot. So I take the fucking bottle. I'm like, fucking load this fucking. It's like, man, you're crazy. I'm like, it's fucking Tabasco sauce, you pussy. It's not like we're sitting here with fucking, something significant. It was fucking Tabasco. It was like drinking vinegar, red fucking vinegar. Yeah, it was disgusting. But at that point, I had to fucking eat it just to save face. Like, I had to fucking eat it and drink all the fucking schlop in the fucking.
No.
Yeah.
That schlop is.
That schlop. You don't like oysters either, do you?
No.
No. Do you eat any sort of raw fish product?
I've been known to do a sushi.
Okay. Like California roll or like real sushi?
Okay, so it depends on my mood. But no, generally California roll.
You're not going to offend me. I
Vegetable.
fucking hate sushi. I can't say hate. I'm not a fan.
All of my kids love sushi.
Okay.
Yeah, we have.
Because they're young people and it's trendy.
Well, Wednesdays $5. Yeah, they love it.
Here's the thing now. Like, okay, so for those of you not in the realm of Publix supermarkets, on Wednesdays it's $5 sushi day. I got to be honest with you. I'm not quite comfortable with $5 sushi from the fucking supermarket.
It's
Call me
Publix,
crazy.
though. It's Publix. Everything from Publix is good.
That's true. That is true. And they have a guarantee. Like I bought some like pre-sliced like lunch meat from them once, and I opened it up and it smelled fucking nasty. I brought that shit back. They were like, "What's the problem?" I'm like, "It smells like shit." Guy opens up. He's like, "I don't smell it." He's like, "But go." He's like, "You want to swap it out for another one?" He'll refund. I said, "The refund is fine, no question." Like, guy's like, "All right." He's like, "I just want to," he's like, "I didn't smell it because I didn't trust you. I just wanted to see if I needed to go pull
Everything.
other,
Right.
other stuff." I said, "All right, I appreciate that. No question about getting my refund. It's cool." But yeah, everything Publix had, like, yes, the last night for dinner I had Publix rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie the board. It's a 10. So easy.
And what's nice, Publix has different flavor. This isn't a paid endorsement by Publix because Publix does some things that I don't like.
Oh no, I agree. Oh yeah. All right.
What
I
don't
would
you
say-
like about Publix?
I don't want to say it.
Say it.
It's like their political leanings.
Okay. I mean, you're gonna find things that piss you off about any company.
Mhm.
That's
I just think there's some things that you don't need to put into the world.
so. What you're trying to say is you don't like Chick-fil-A.
I like their tea, but I don't like their
Their
agendas.
tea is good. Their sandwiches. Here's an announcement, America. You ready for this? Look in my fucking eyes. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the fucking captain now. All right. Chick-fil-A is fucking overrated. You fucking idiots. There you go. Thank you. This message is endorsed by me. It's not bad. It's a good chicken sandwich. Don't get me wrong. It's not
consistent.
bad. It's consistent.
Mhm.
It ain't that fucking good. It ain't good enough to sit on one of them fucking lines.
Their drive-through lines are one of the longest wait times in any fast food, but it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like it because they're attending to you, right?
Yeah.
They're right there.
And again, that's another thing I'll give them. Their customer service, top
Yeah.
fucking notch. Polite, professional,
Yes.
over fucking rated. I went to Chick-fil-A one time. It wasn't very good.
It's not.
It's not. I mean, it's a good chicken sandwich, but like when I'm driving, when I'm at work, when I work during the day, I'm on the road a lot. I tend to eat at places that either have a drive-through or are a Wawa. Those are my two go-to. I fucking love Wawa. I went to Jimmy John's today though.
Okay, hierarchy of sandwich shops.
What's that?
Hierarchy of sandwich sandwich shops.
Jersey Mike's is shit. Yeah, I said it.
This is controversial.
Subway is shit.
Yeah. Okay, so
Jersey
what's your
Mike's
next-
is shit. I know I already said it, but it's so shit. I needed to say it again.
Disagree.
You
So,
like Jersey Mike's?
yeah,
I was so
that would
unimpressed.
be my
Yeah,
number
actually,
one.
you know what? I take now that I'm thinking about it, I take that back. Jersey Mike's is exactly as disappointing as you would expect with anything with the name fucking Jersey in it. Anything related to New Jersey is gonna be dog shit.
I disagree heartily.
I reject your reality and I substitute my own. What the fuck? Yeah, not a fan of the Jersey Mike's. I've been to Firehouse only once.
I've never been. I need to.
I had a meatball
Did
sub.
They give
Money to firefighters, yeah.
Okay. I think that's nice.
But the amount they give is not that much.
What about Quiznos? No, thank you.
I haven't I could say that I like Quiznos. I haven't had Quiznos in shit at least 20 years. Subway is absolute fucking garbage. Today I went Jimmy John's is okay. I don't think Jimmy John's like the greatest, but they have one sandwich that is really fucking weird because they put mayo on a cold Italian sub, which I would never fucking do until I ordered it one day, not realizing there was fucking mayo on it. And I'm like, this is fucking good. And that is the spicy East Coast Italian. Highly recommend that.
Does it have like spicy pepper relish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not spicy, it's tangy.
Okay. So still, what's your number one sandwich shop?
Publix. Pub sub
You
like a
got me there.
motherfucker.
You got me. You got me. I would have said Jersey Mike's number one. Never been to Jimmy John's. I think don't waste your time. Except for the spicy Italian.
Oh, the pianist just rejected us.
She didn't like your music.
Uh
She didn't like that you emailed her at 9:30 at night.
Hi, Roger. I'm sorry. I just listened to it. There's no way I can work in learning this piece in 1 week. The piano part is very difficult, and I already am playing 18 pieces in the next few weeks. I will not be able to accompany him next week. Maybe you can call USF Music Department, see if they have any students who might be able to accompany him. Again, I'm very sorry because of the time crunch. Perhaps he can play unaccompanied and maybe not get a rating. You'd have to check with his director and see if there's a shit.
What kind of? It has to be a piano.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna text my son's music fucking teacher at fucking 9:30 at night.
I feel like it's not going to go well if you do.
Would you like me to tell you how many? Hang on. Behold the field in which I grow my fucks. Notice it is barren.
It's not.
There's not a single fuck over there I give. Not
Mm,
one.
I see a couple.
Where? Where are they? Because I will
Right there,
fuck
right there.
fuck that one and fuck the other one. No more fucks. No more fucks. Fuck the Monday.
It's Wednesday, Tuesday.
Do you know who that? I keep sending that to you every Monday. I send you that meme that says fuck them. I send you a different one. But do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, Sabaro. A good story about Sabaro. I'm gonna get to that in a minute.
No, that's pizza.
Yeah, Sabaro is pizza. Actually, I'm not gonna send this to the music teacher tonight. I'll send it to Raj, and I'll get back on my search tomorrow. I think he might be royally fucked.
It has to be a piano,
Has to be a
not
piano.
a guitar.
Nope.
Not a drum.
No,
Not an organ.
Nope.
Not a violin.
the Dice Man. Oh. Little Bo Peep fucked a sheep, blew a horse, licked his feet. She ate his ass so very nice and tongued his balls not once, but twice.
You've never been to Sbarro? Yeah.
You've never been to a Sabaro? It's chain pizza. It's not very good, but there used to be one. I don't know if there still is. I haven't stopped in the main part of it, but at the Maryland House rest area, there used to be one. And when I was driving to and from college, that was my halfway point. I'd stop a fuel. I'd call my mom on a payphone because that's what it was in the 90s. But I would get some pizza from Sabaro. But Sabaro's headquarters it was either, excuse me, Farmingdale or Melville, New York. Farmingdale and Melville right next to each other, but it was open to the public, so you could go in there and get fucking slice of pizza for $1. Like it was fucking awesome.
It's like a training center or something. Probably.
Yeah, well, it was like their test kitchen, but you could get like all of their stuff.
Yeah.
So Sabara's pretty good. Well, there was something.
It's not pretty good.
Jimmy John.
It's like
Sabara's pretty good. I
it's
like
like
Sabara.
small court.
It's food court
court
pizza.
mall. Yeah.
It's food court pizza.
Food
But it's
court. Mhm.
here's the thing about pizza though, and this is important to learn. Peter, you're gonna learn some. Pizza is like sex. And hear me out on this. When it's good, when you have that good New York pizza in your mouth with the juices dribbling down your chin as you face fucking yourself with that thing, that, my friend, is heavenly. Same thing if it's a woman or a dude, whatever your preference is. I'm not going to judge. Can you tell me about Ozone Park? I could tell you about that in a little bit, but here's the flip side to that. When you have pizza that's not that great, it's still better than no pizza. So,
It's still better
you know,
than
still better than no
eating a
pizza.
salad.
What do you want to know about Ozone Park? I just forwarded that text to my son, and his response, single word, man after my own heart.
Fuck.
Fuck. Yep.
Oops. Oh,
All right. Go to Eddie and Sam's in Tampa. Eddie and Sam's
it
was
is good.
okay.
No,
It,
I like that.
it was good. Just because of where it's located sucks dick. Not my favorite,
Except the
actually,
giant parking lot right across the street.
that you have to fucking pay for.
Yeah.
I'm fucking cheap. I'll fucking park
Right.
illegally and
And then
I'll
get a
park-
$50
I'll
ticket.
park, and whoever my passengers, I'll run in. And if I see them coming around, they'll just fucking move. You know, fuck them. I'm not paying for parking. Suck my ass. But actually, the pizza that I do like out in my neck of the woods in the Brandon area is Bloomingdale Pizza. They just actually opened up a second location closer to my house.
Hmm.
Bloomingdale, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Where is? Ooh, I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
What?
Bloomingdale.
Well, what is the name of it? I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly where it is. I order that shit for delivery.
Oh.
They show up my door with some hot pizza.
Frequent Brandon.
You should check out the Bloomingdale. One of them is the original location is down off of Bell Shoals, so it's actually more
Okay. I know Bell Shoals.
It's not quite river. It's south of Bloomingdale Avenue.
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they opened up a newer one closer to me, and both are excellent, absolutely
Okay.
excellent. They do a fucking deal. It's like 2 pizzas and a 2-liter of soda for like $25 or something like that.
That's
2
crazy.
large pizzas.
Yeah.
So it's good.
That's good.
Now I want pizza.
2023. I know. Now I want waffles.
Waffle pizza. Waffle pizza.
It's like breakfast pizza.
Fuck yeah.
I had a breakfast pizza in Maine that was literally like everything that you could think of for breakfast on a pizza. Sausage, bacon, eggs, the whole thing, maple syrup. Just
I'd stick that inside me.
yeah, it was good.
Peter, how about the mellow mushroom? I have not been to a mellow mushroom since 2014. I will never fucking go back to a mellow mushroom. Mellow mushroom can suck my mushroom. We sat and waited over 45 minutes for a table on a night when there was like 5 people in the fucking restaurant. It was fucking awful. I am like we were talking earlier. You said you're not really a cunt. You really. No, this is one of the situations where I'm a complete cunt. I do not like waiting for tables. If I go to a restaurant that's of my choice and there's a fucking line and a 45-minute wait, I leave. I go somewhere else. I will not wait for a fucking table.
Okay, but why? What is it about
Zero
waiting?
patience.
Okay.
I don't have patience. And
But couldn't
I
you be having
value
a conversation with somebody that you're with?
no,
like-
I don't like fucking people. I just, fuck that shit. I'm there with my family. I see them all the time. What the fuck?
I know.
What are we going to talk about?
But then why are you going to dinner? Why don't you just order pizza and eat it at home in your
That's
own
my
room?
fucking point.
right?
We never go to restaurants of my choosing. Why? Because I'm not going to make my family fucking wait. I'm not going to make them wait for me. Like I'll fucking be miserable and wait for them. But
I think it's about the experience and the conversation that you have is different.
no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I'll go to I'll go to restaurants, but if there's a wait any more than like 10, 15 minutes, I'm out.
I think I'm like 30.
30.
30 is reasonable.
What restaurant is worth 30 minutes of your time to wait for?
Well, if you're having good conversation,
See, that's important.
Right.
That I'll give you
so
that.
30 minutes blows by, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, no, we're here at
Okay.
the table.
Okay.
If you're if you're not having conversation, you're just all on your phones. Again, the time blows by.
Yeah.
You're gonna be doing it anyway.
But I can't that like to me like my time like if I'm gonna invest
Time is your most valuable.
if I'm gonna
asset. Yes.
invest 30 minutes to sit and wait for a table, it better be the best goddamn food ever. I'm not gonna wait 30 minutes for fucking Applebee's.
There
Chili
is
pepper.
ever a
What?
30-minute wait there.
What's that?
I don't think there's ever a 30-minute wait
I
there.
don't go there.
That's crazy.
That was like one I just
Yeah.
grabbed. The Chili's. Is there a wait at Chili's? Ale House. I mean, what do people go to? I don't go out. I don't
Yeah.
like going out.
You don't like going out.
No, not really. I
Yeah.
don't like people. I'm a hermit.
Yeah.
Hermits have no peer pressure.
Mm. Self-imposed peer pressure.
No.
No.
No, because I'm so indifferent. I just don't care.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to think of like a restaurant that I would actually like voluntarily, eagerly wait that long
IHOP.
for. I can't. No,
That's false. That's false advertising.
that was 15 minutes.
It's false.
I don't think I would
30
wait there.
minutes. I would wait 30 minutes for pancakes.
You know what the problem is when you have a 30-minute wait at IHOP, it's because the place is fucking jam packed with people.
Mhm.
And that's my first problem right there. It's jam packed with people, and I don't like people. I don't.
Okay. But
Not
you
a
don't have
fan.
to talk to them.
I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to be near them because I don't want to listen to them talk.
Oh, that's the best part.
Like, yeah,
people
sometimes.
watching. Yeah.
Sometimes.
No, it is.
But
Agreed.
I can't think of a restaurant that I would like selectively. Okay, this is a restaurant I have to eat at. I'm gonna wait. No matter, I don't care what the wait is. I'm gonna fucking wait. Like I've gone to restaurants like it's an hour and a half wait. It's like not at
No,
Taco Bell.
Yeah. No, I would not wait an hour and a half. 30 minutes is literally the cutoff.
Actually, I wouldn't even go to Taco Bell nowadays. I don't make fucking Taco Bell money. Shit.
I make Mexican pizza money.
Yeah. Holy shit. Like prices at Taco Bell are
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
remember
know.
Taco Bell was like the place you went to when you were fucking broke because you could like get a whole bunch of shit for $5. I went there. My normal fucking Taco Bell order was like $20.
Well,
And it's not that much shit.
it's not. Yeah. I just went to lunch with someone yesterday and whatever we got was like $47. Like there's like, okay, all right, cool. $47.
My standard Taco Bell order. A number 7. You know what number 7 is?
Mexican pizza and 2 tacos.
No, it is the
Nachos
chicken
grande.
quesadilla.
Oh, I think
I like me chicken quesadilla. Comes with a taco. So it's a chicken quesadilla and one taco, which I convert to soft as opposed to hard because I like the floppy. So that and like 2 cheesy gordita crunches, which are the best thing on the fucking Taco Bell
Disagree.
menu, hands fucking down.
Mexican pizza. Nachos.
Ding dong, your opinion is wrong. Have you ever had a cheesy gordita crunch?
I have.
That
It's
sauce they
very
put on there.
weird.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so good.
It's very weird.
So good.
Texturally disturbing.
Yes. Because you got that hard shell taco that's kind of like
not
it's kind of soggy, kind of still a little firm. It's
Yeah.
crunchy on the very outside edge, but you load it down with the
Yeah.
fire sauce. Their fire sauce is their best sauce. by the way.
Diablo. Disagreed. Diablo is the
Doesn't taste-
flavor is
nope.
so good.
Nope,
Yeah.
I disagree. Fire sauce tastes the best. It's not very hot, but it tastes good.
Food is not worth it's
Food is not worth it. Its weight.
it
It's
is
all mediocre. Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
place that we've talked about.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm not gonna wait for fucking mediocre shit. I don't. And there are very few places that truly wow me. And not that I'm like some kind of pretentious twat where I only will go to fine dining restaurants. No, I would rather go to the grocery store, buy a fucking pound of ground beef, a can of fucking manwich, and a box of Kraft mac and cheese. And I'm a happy fat fuck. But it's got to be the 3 cheese shells, though. That's my jam. It's got to be the shells or 4 cheese. It's either 3 cheese or 4 cheese. I think it's 4 cheese because 4 cheese is better than 3 cheese. But it's the
You're a
shell shape.
monster.
What's that?
The shell's you're a monster.
Why?
That's wrong.
Why?
Your opinions are wrong tonight.
No, they're not. When I make fresh homemade mac and cheese, which is probably the best fucking mac and cheese you'll ever shove in your fucking mouth, I use cavatappi
Mm,
because I'm a classy bitch.
it is fun to eat. Yeah, I'll pass though. I'm not a mac and cheese kind of girl. It's
Really?
weird. Texturally,
It's my favorite vegetable
why would we just not eat Alfredo?
because Alfredo should not include any milk.
Right. So why don't we just eat Alfredo instead?
Because
'Cause
real
it tastes way
Alfredo,
better than mac and cheese.
well, mac and cheese is Alfredo is not mac and cheese.
I know, but it's the same vibe.
No,
Dairy.
no,
noodles.
no.
Yes.
No, not if you're eating real Alfredo.
I know real Alfredo, and I feel like
Butter and Parmigiano Reggiano. That's it. No milk. Don't fucking put milk. Don't
I
put
think
heavy.
there's cream and garlic.
Wrong. Wrong. Oh, wrong. You do not put the true Alfredo is just butter and Parmigiano Reggiano. No garlic,
Mm,
no
yeah, it's
garlic,
not the
and
one
no
that I like.
cream. When you what you do is you melt the butter, you add the Parmigiano Reggiano, and then you add some of the pasta water in
Thank you.
off the heat. Trust me.
To emulsify.
It doesn't true. It's not a true emulsification. It's more of a suspension. But that's we'll get all fucking nerdy if we get into that. But there is no cream in
Mhm.
true Alfredo. Now, to the flip side is some of the jarred Alfredos I will eat 100%, no question. Usually with tortellini, peas, and some bacon, but that's another story.
Jarred. It's gross. It's got a weird flavor.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's like one of my lazy fucking throw together dinners. I don't feel like fucking with Alfredo sauce, tortellini, peas, and bacon. And if I'm being super lazy, I won't even fry the bacon fresh. I'll buy the fucking bacon pieces, not bacos, like actual bacon pieces, and throw those. It's a quick, delicious fucking meal.
I can disagree, but okay.
And whatever. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, we are a lot tonight, which is fine.
Seriously.
This is how America was made.
Wait,
melting
wait a
pot of
second.
opinions.
Wait a second. So you mean to tell me that we can disagree on things and not hate each other? Shut the
It is
fuck up.
revolutionary.
Wow.
Yeah.
We need more of that in the world today. Lobster mac and cheese at Charlie's.
Mm.
You're talking about Charlie's, the steakhouse over on. I like that place. I would wait 20 minutes for a table there.
35.
I think the last time I was there, which was the only time I was there, which was a delicious meal. I don't think we waited because we were smart and went there like shortly after they opened
The
for the
blue
night.
hair
Like,
special.
yeah, the one fucking. I have no shame going to the fucking blue hair special. I don't care. I'm there to eat. I'm not there to fucking. I want food. Feed me. I want good food. If I'm going to a place like that, I want good fucking food. I want a steak. I want a fucking New York strip. I want it well marbled, and I want it Pittsburgh seared,
Black on the outside, red on the inside.
served at the body temperature of a cow. Now I'm hungry. I want steak.
Waffle House.
What's Waffle House? Did you know? All right, fun fact. Waffle House, you ready? Waffle House sells more steaks than any other restaurant. They are the
Did
number one
not.
steak selling restaurant.
Do you know the number one consumed meat in all of the world?
My dick. Shanary. The number one consumed meat, I would have to say, is either chicken or lamb.
You would be wrong.
What is it?
Goat.
Oh, I
That was
love
a
you. Have goat.
No,
Oh,
I'm not.
what is the most consumed fruit?
Grapes.
Wrong. It's not
Lemon.
bananas
Lemon.
either, nor is it pineapples or lemons. Not apples.
Oranges.
Mango.
Oh, I could see that. Why didn't I say that? Okay, I could see that.
Go mango. We got
Mhm.
5 minutes. We made it. We have five.
Yeah.
That's actually flew
Yeah.
tonight. So fucking good job.
Okay. Thanks, Jack.
Jack. Who's Jack?
Number
Oh, Jack Me Hopper. Yes, we may have had a little bit of this.
Mhm. It
Yeah,
just the
Just a skosh.
Yeah. just a little.
So yeah, now I want to stay. Like I haven't had steak in a while.
Yeah, I'm not a huge steak fan.
No,
Mm-mm.
that's okay.
Mostly chicken and seafood.
Okay.
Yeah. when I was a whole lot younger, I made pork chops and gave myself food poisoning, and I'm not a fan after that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love pork.
So
Mm.
if somebody else were to make it, it would be a different story, right? Like,
I have a recipe
mhm.
for pork chops that you can actually do it on ribs. You know what char siu is?
Yeah, I do.
Homemade char siu. Grill it, caramelize just perfectly.
What is your guilty pleasure food? Something that you're kind of embarrassed to absolutely love.
Strawberry milk.
Oh,
Strawberry milk. I'll drink that pink shit like you motherfucking won't believe.
it's delicious.
Gotta be
Doesn't
Nestle. It's
taste-
gotta be
yeah,
Nestle Quick. Gotta be the
which we
strawberry
should all
Nesquik.
be aware of Nestle, but yes, yes.
What do you mean?
Nestle.
You're
We're-
not
mm-mm.
as the company or the? Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
But their strawberry milk.
Just like I'm not a fan of fucking Ben and Jerry, but I will fucking shoplift their ice cream every chance I get because they're communists and they believe everything belongs to everyone. So their ice cream belongs to me
for free.
for free.
Um,
I hate to say they have some of the best ice cream.
yeah, they do.
You know what's
And I'm not
better?
an ice cream fan.
I
I
think
know,
it's a
I know.
Tillamook malted moo shake. Oh, it's so good.
Do you know where? We'll talk about it later. But the ice cream place with the Elvis out in front. Can I even say the name?
Yeah.
Dairy Joy in South Tampa.
No, I have no idea where it is.
Oh.
Never heard of it.
It is like from the 50s, old school.
Really?
Yeah, they have
I
like
love
an
that.
old.
Is it
Elvis.
is it like custard style?
No,
Oh,
no.
I love that.
It's the next time that you're that way, it's definitely worth a fun little trip.
Where's it at? You can say.
It's on, what's it on? Manhattan.
Okay.
So if you take like Manhattan and Gandy,
Okay.
that way.
Nice. I will look into that because I'm down there fucking more often than I think.
Yeah.
More often than I'd like to be honest with you.
It's a nice area.
It's not a bad area. It's just when I have to go down, I'm going down there for work, so I'd rather fucking not.
There's not anything other than like work, and I mean there's some stuff. There's stuff.
There is stuff.
Yeah.
I was down there today. I went to Wawa and I got gas and I fueled up my truck.
Hmm.
Actually, did I get
Did you
anything
get coffee?
there? Was it?
Did you get a coffee?
Not when I was there. That was the second Wawa I stopped at today.
Rewards member.
What's that?
Are you a rewards?
Fuck
member?
yeah.
Okay.
Am I a rewards member? All right, we got like 2 minutes.
Okay.
I have like 3 rewards pending. Like 3 rewards available. Active rewards. You have available rewards. View rewards. Okay, that's what I'm here. I have a bonus reward of $2 off a frozen beverage after 4. I have a $1 hot size or any size hot coffee, and 3 great choices: $1.50 off any size refresher, a free fountain beverage any size, or a free
nice.
bakery muffin.
Nice.
I'm gonna go for the bakery muffin. So anyway, we are about to wrap this up, folks. So thank you so much for listening, whether you're listening on the YouTubes or you're listening on the IRN itself. Big shout out to Mike for putting us on the network. We're on the fabulous network with some other fantastic shows. Kevin Holly show. We got the I'm Not Right network and everybody else that's on there. So support your local internet radio station, no matter where the fuck you are. It's local because it's the internet. Gretchen, thank you so much again for coming in.
Thank you for having
Hopefully you come back next week and don't quit. I'll give you a raise. I'll pay you twice what I pay you now.
2 shots.
2 shots. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We very much appreciate it. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States of America. Yeah. What?
Tell me when I can say it.
Almost.
Okay.
I'll tell you. It's as soon as look at the clock on the bottom. As soon as it says 10 p.m., that's when we hit it. So
Okay.
again, thank you so much, everybody, for listening. Tune in next week. I don't know who the guest is going to be, but I will line up something good. We had a great show tonight. Very
fun.
much enjoyed the discussion. You feel a little more
Yeah.
comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to spay or neuter your children.
Roger that. Over and out.